So share a little bit about kind of what I wanted to talk about today was see if you could give us some additional information about parenting foster adopted children, particularly around issues around internet and social media. What have you seen as being some specific issues, kind of particular concerns that are pretty unique to children who are in foster care or in the process of seeking permanency?
Well, it's really interesting. I've heard this phrase that closed adoption doesn't exist anymore because kids can get access to their original families, maybe not their actual parents, but their aunts and uncles or their grandparents or whoever through the internet. So they can go on and do searches that their parents don't have any idea that they're doing, and it ends up being a really rugged experience for some of them. Some, have good outcomes because they maybe have a happy reunification and the adoptive parents are in support of it. But some of them might be contacting people who aren't good for them. Some of them might be contacting people who don't want to be contacted. And it can result in a lot of upset within the family because kids have access. And the thing about this is we have kids who are young, and then if they've had trauma, which all adoptive kids have been removed from their original homes, so they've had trauma, and whatever led up to the removal was traumatizing as well for those children. So, so what we have to do is watch for kids getting online and looking for their parents. And the thing is that they don't have the prefrontal cortex, the brain development to stop themselves, and so they have a tool in their hands that they're not ready for. It's sort of like teaching a 5-year-old how to drive a car. They're just not ready for this experience because they don't have the brain development. And so we really have to be very vigilant about monitoring what they're doing online.
Yeah, and that at that age too, certainly all ages, but especially there's certain developmental stages where there's a little bit more of that, oh, it can't happen to me kind of mentality. And
Yes.
but I really want to know, oh, well, it might be bad, but how bad could it be?
Yes.
And it really can be traumatizing to find information that maybe age appropriate wise, maybe they really aren't ready for, or maybe because they've got a trauma history could actually re-traumatize them to learn more information as opposed to maybe when they're ready, maybe when they're older, maybe in bits and pieces, or maybe from someone who's careful about how they're told.
Exactly.